And that was the moment. The shit really hit the fan.
I think I went too heavy on the rupees, Charlie.
What's going on?
I did it.
I made your wish come true. You could start from scratch.
Wait, what? I faked our deaths.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack.
David Crane's Amazing Movie Time.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the latest installment of David Crane's Amazing Movie Time. We are looking at The Do-Over, released in 2016, this episode, and I am Ryan, as always, joined by Andy and Justin. So, The Do-Over, if you are not familiar, is a Netflix exclusive Adam Sandler film whose co-star is David Spade. And basically the short description is it's two down on their luck guys who decide to fake their own deaths and start over with new identities. Wow. Only to find the people they're pretending to be are even in deeper trouble. I feel like that's about as much thought as they put into this script when they decided to start filming.
Yeah, I figure that is the script, right?
Yeah. This is a Justin pick because as we just ripped this film apart, I want everyone to know that Justin made me talk about this again after I blocked it out of my memory.
Well, you said that I couldn't pick it, so I did.
And I didn't rewatch it because I remembered it vividly. It's real bad. There's like the Netflix deal. I feel like Adam Sandler was just like, here's $60 fucking billion from Netflix or whatever he got, million, probably not billion. And he's just like, I'm just going to turn out shit. Like, and this is like the start of the last, what has he done? 4 movies so far. Ridiculous 6 was stupid, but it was very much an Adam Sandler movie. And then the last 3 have just been, it's been like The Do-Over, Sandy Wexler, and whatever this new one is, like The Week Of, which is another awful movie. The Week Of is basically like The Do-Over with Chris Rock. It's kind of like they're both just like not movies. They're not even ideas. There's nothing. This is not a thing.
Do you think he's doing this on purpose? Like make him worse and worse every time to see how far he can go until people stop watching?
I think he's like been retired for at least a decade now. And he's just like, I can't believe I got these fuckers to give me all this money. Like all I have to do is like churn out something. And I'm never working again after this. So yeah, I think that's where he's at. I honestly don't think he could make something good at this point if you try it either. Because I just don't think he's like that guy anymore.
No. You can tell there's a lot of scenes in this movie where you think he's like, I don't know, like when he's acting like a cool guy at the beginning, like the cool kid from school or whatever.
Right.
And he's a loser. It's like, did he come up with this idea, like what a cool kid would be or cool guy would be and what a loser would be? Like they're the most extreme, like cartoonish figures in the world, you know?
Yeah. When you look at like, you know, the ensemble cast of like the regulars that fall into these like Adam Sandler movies, and like a lot of these guys, I mean, their careers have kind of like come and gone, but they still all do stand up, right? They're still all comedians. I don't think Adam Sandler has done like stand up in like 20 years. I could be wrong, right? But Kevin James, like David Spade, Chris Rock, these guys are like that. Nick Swartzen, they're still doing stuff. Like they're active. Like I just feel like at this day and age, like he's just so far removed from like what is funny that it's a losing battle anytime he puts himself into a film.
Yeah.
And this is a perfect example. It's like, here's the budget. Here's like 2 sentences that describe this film. My buddy wants some money. Let's make a movie. The Do-Over.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, for one, I don't think David Spade works without Chris Farley. Like, I don't think he's...
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I don't think he's been a mainstay in that.
He was really good in Rules of Engagement, but he had, like, the other schlub to play off of in that, too, though.
Yeah.
In that short form.
Plus, he's always just been, his character's always been,
David Spade?
like annoying, right? Like
Right.
aggressively annoying.
I'm a douche. It's my career and lifestyle.
Right. But like in this movie, like you're supposed to pity him, you know? You're supposed to be like,
Yeah.
oh, what a poor guy. Like, I can't ever pity David Spade.
Like, you're a cynical son of a bitch. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and like you kind of hit it too when we were talking earlier. Like, it tries to do a lot of things. It tries to be funny. It tries to do like some drama. It tries action, and it just doesn't pull any of it off because it does it all so like randomly and inconsistently that. And like even the way the story evolves, and like you kind of like piece in Sandler's character, and like it's like he's not very likable, like at all.
No, and it's like the plot twist at the end is what is like,
Twist.
oh, yeah, you're supposed to feel sorry for him and be, you know, really cheer for him, but like up until this point, no. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess personally, I don't think it was as bad as what you guys are kind of giving it. Like, I don't think it was great by any means. But when you said how terrible it was and that I couldn't pick it, I was expecting that it was going to be tough to watch.
And it is.
And it's not that tough. Like, it's watchable. I wouldn't recommend watching it twice.
no.
Right. And I
But
did.
it's definitely watchable. And it's got a couple funny spots, and that's about it. Nothing overly amusing though about it. It's kind of just plain. Like, it's nothing really to it.
It's just like, I think they fuck it up like right from the beginning because it's like, well, we need to start this movie where like he basically abducts a guy, right? Like he just straight up abducts a guy, pulls him out of his everyday life, and then it's like supposed to be like this awkward like fish out of water, like buddy, like it doesn't make any sense because it's already just awful. Like it's so stupid. Like it doesn't work.
When you think of like all the good Sandler films, like he plays a character that is like really notable, right? Like off the wall, like Waterboy, Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, like they're like the personalities in those characters are like way off the charts. Whereas this, it's like, not really. Like you don't really
he plays
know.
it like super straight.
Yeah.
Possibly like schizophrenic, you're not sure, but then like
Yeah, well, yeah, he has like three different things that he is, you know, basically, or he says he is, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, by no means is it anywhere near those other movies, but
I just feel like it didn't even come to any conclusion. Like it just wraps up in such a stupid way. Like the only way this should have ended up is like somebody's dead. And by somebody I mean one of those two, or somebody presses charges and the other one goes to jail. Is like how this should have. Like, I know it's a movie, but still, how it didn't get there, I will never understand.
Yeah.
Like, how do you put like a happy-ish kind of ending on that?
And so did you ever think about why he searched for that key to begin with?
No. Did I miss some like deep through line?
What was in his ass?
Well, no. Well, yeah, just like he came in and found them in the building. Why would he just dig in that guy's ass for the key? How would he know that it's there?
You always check.
Because first he was like, I'm a corner. So you're like, oh, okay, I guess. Like, maybe they do that. I don't know.
That's right. He wasn't a coroner, so how did he get...
No.
Yeah, that's a huge plot hole.
Like, smell the key.
Wow, yeah, I didn't even think about that. That is...
That's because they didn't think about it either. Like, how do we make a butthole joke? And that's all they cared about. Like,
Yeah, they're like, I'm a coroner now. I'm a guidance counselor now. I'm an FBI guy now. Maybe that's what he actually was. Every one of those.
This movie. Go ahead.
I don't think it's the worst Sandler movie either, by far.
What do you think's worse than this? Little Nicky?
Yeah, that one's. I don't like that one.
Yeah, that's worse. Yeah.
Grown Ups 2 is not good.
Yeah, I talked to my mom out of buying that one on DVD. I'm like, no, you do not spend $16 on this. I think that's a better movie than this, though.
I don't know. I guess there's more characters than that, at least.
Right. Draws away a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not good. So he's got, what is this? So he's done 4 movies then. It was a 6
it was
movie
6,
deal.
right? Yeah.
So we got 2 more atrocities to endure before Adam Sandler is finally done with his career.
The last one he puts out is going to be his best one ever. And then they're going to try to get him to come back and do more.
I hope he does Billy Madison 2 and just brings back like old Norm Macdonald and it'll be great.
I don't think he could pull off Billy Madison again. Like, I think his view of what Billy Madison is now would not be good at all.
Even more reason to try. Might be the best train wreck he's made.
Yeah.
So what would you guys give the do-over on the David Crane scale out of 1 to 5 blobs?
I'd probably give it a 2.5.
Oh, that is... You were generous, sir.
I'll do it too. It wasn't, I mean, it was shot well. It looked like I guess everything that looked good, but I don't know.
Yeah. Ugly models who are photoshopped looked good too, but I'm giving this a 1 blob. I really dislike this movie a lot. And I think I dislike it the most just because like I didn't have high hopes going in and it like still was worse than I expected. So cuz like I like those 2 men's career, like they're like individually they've done some really funny stuff. It just sucks that you take that much talent and you make this and put your name on it.
Yeah. Netflix should be spending their money on much better things.
Right. Let's bring back the Teletubbies.
Oh God. That's about right. It is about time for a reboot of that.
It's going to be announced before the end of the year.
Gritty. Hard and gritty.
Could you imagine if they did like an adult themed like 90-minute Teletubbies movie?
The son
This
is
isn't for
Steven.
kids at all.
Stallone is the son.
He's just like indistinguishable at this point. What the fuck's happening?
Oh boy. That took a turn at the end.
All right. So I guess this was another great episode of David Crane's Amazing Movie Time. Sometimes we actually like the movies we talk about. Maybe the next time that will be one of those times. But as always, for everything Weekend Rental, you can find us at Weekend Rental Podcast. Wait, Weekend Podcast. Oh, I'm going to get it right more often than not. You can go to www.weekendpodcast.com. We are available on iTunes and Google Play. Reach out to us at weekendrentalpodcast@gmail.com and follow us on Twitter. Weekend Rental. Lots of places.